This is Umar for BoxNation. I'm joined by Peter McGrail, who's part of a historic movement, what Riyadh season are doing. So firstly, just on that note, being part of this movement with excellency and being on a Usyk Fury undercard must be amazing for you, Peter.
It is. It's boss. Umar have fucking made up, to be honest, to be on the show on such a big scale. Obviously been out there twice to watch my friend Nick box for a world title twice, where, you know, everyone knows what happened in the first one, but the second, you know, he won his world title there. So I know what these Saudi shows do for your career. I know what they're about when you're there. It's all the production and not even the likes of this, all the media days and that. It's all it's all brilliant, know what I mean? And it's just great for your career, and you know, the fight against McCann on such the big stage, that many eyes on it. It's gonna be it's gonna be brilliant for my career.
And I guess without them, really, I think it's fair to say, because I think Dennis's name within Britain is such a high stage in the division that this fight probably wouldn't have been realistic, especially with the Queensberry Matchroom rivalry before, Peter.
Sorry, what did you say?
I'm saying without Riyadh season, this wouldn't have been realistic at this stage of your career with
yeah,
Dennis.
Yeah. I know. It's for me, myself personally, it couldn't have come at a better time. Like, if I'm being very truthful, I've just come out of the best camp I've done since turning pro. Went well. There was no injuries, no nothing. I was in the best shape physically and mentally I'd been in, and I've come straight out of that. Probably with my best win too. You know, put a bit of a statement on. Got Brad Foster out of there in 2 rounds. You know, he's known to be a tough operator, and I think out of his 3 losses, he hadn't been stopped. So couldn't have come at a better time. I've had 2 weeks out of the gym and I'm straight back into camp. Starting camp in brilliant shape. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to building on my last performance, and this is a fight where, you know, I can look very, very good and win well.
You mentioned the Brad Foster win. He was quite insistent about the Mark Leach win and not giving you credit for it. Said he'd just come out the pub a couple of weeks before. Yeah,
I know. He's a good talker, and Dennis, you know, he's got the gift of the gab, and you know what? You can go to and from. He hasn't beat no one. He hasn't beat this. He hasn't beat him. You box better kids than me, or I've boxed better kids than you. But at the end of the day, it's was she who's better out of me and Dennis on December the 21st, and that's what's happening.
Did the second Beluta fight impress you or not?
Nah, not really. I believe you put Beluta in with me. You know, I believe he's wide open. He's there to be a clean head and body, and you know, he probably would have impressed me if he got him out of there. He might have hurt him to the body or whatever. I've only seen it on highlights. I didn't actually watch the fight, but no, I weren't impressed that much.
Fair enough. Just going to play you a clip from Dennis when I spoke to him yesterday. Peter, just bear with me.
My bleeding friends is Dale. So I remember speaking. It means I'm a professional, true professional. I've been fighting all my life.
Just take this and react to it once he said it.
It's a boxer. It means I'm a professional, true professional. I've been fighting all my life. You know what I mean? So it's in my blood, it's in my DNA. I love fighting. The money's just a bit of a bonus for me. I fight for free. I love fighting. I actually love fighting.
He wouldn't fight for free.
Face is flat as a pancake here. I've been getting punched since a 3-4-year-old.
Dennis, I think you're very honest about the fact that if this wasn't a Riyadh season built, Usyk Fury 2 card, you wouldn't be fighting Peter McGrail.
No, because I'm looking for the bigger names, but he's in the way now. I had a run through the fence, but that's it. He's here. He's a man in front of me, and he's no mug. He can fight. He can seriously fight. You know, I'm not fool. I don't think that. Do you know what I mean? I think he's a good kid, but he's not like me. He's not like me.
Where do you think... You can just pause it there.
I'm just going to say, you don't have to watch it all.
Just where he says he's not like me. What's he trying to say there?
He obviously, he just believes in himself, doesn't he? He's a confident fighter, and I don't know what he... You know, do
you believe his confidence?
I believe he's that confident in himself, yeah. Obviously, any fighter should be. You know, he just comes across a bit more like that. I'm not taking nothing away from him. He's a good fighter, but you know, I'm just going to say the same as him. He's not like me, but I know and I know the majority of the boxing world know he's not like me either. He's being guided correctly off Warren. You know, as I said in the thing, he's their little golden boy. He's I think that the 3 belts he's got, they were all vacant. Know what I mean? He's never been a champion. You look what I've done in me. He can't really say that he's not unlike me. You know, there's not. I'm probably like an handful. I might even be one of 2 GB fighters that have won 2 consecutive World Championship medals. I was the second person in 56 years. The only other one was Luke Campbell, who was an Olympic gold medalist, to win the European gold, Commonwealth gold, you know, an Olympian. Like, if you actually look at, I know he's done well for himself. He's I don't know how old he is, 22, 23, and you know, British Commonwealth European champion. Like, you've got to respect that he's done well. You know, he turned pro at a young age, but over the grand scheme of things, on a full actual career, he hasn't had the experience I've had. He hasn't done the things I've done, you know what I mean? He hasn't had the ups and downs that I've had. So, you know, and we are different, he's right. I'm not like him, but I'm miles better in every department in the boxing ring. Do you know what I mean? So, it's just down to me to obviously show that December the 21st, and that's what I'm coming to do.
Well, I can't wait. It's a fantastic fight. I think out of all the fights on the undercard, this is one that's caught the British public's attention on Usyk Fury 2. So we look forward to December 21st. Have a good camp, and we'll see you in Riyadh.
Nice one, lad. Sound.
Thank you.
Thanks.